What's up, everybody? We are back. It is part 5 of the cheap bike build off. Um, I've got my wheel all built. I've got it dished properly. Um, I debated on recording all of that, but at the same time, I was like, this is tedious and boring. And I'm sure you guys have seen so many people build or dish a wheel, chew a wheel, whatever. I had to grind all the spoke heads down, which was pretty insane. Each spoke is ground down to the nipple, so they're all smooth now. So that when I put, see that, no cuts. So that when I put a rim strip on here and inflate it, it won't puncture the tube. Um, I found a couple of rotors in my stash. So I've got a Tektro rotor on here right now. Then of course I have this like no name rotor. I feel like the Tektro rotor is worth more than the no name rotor, right? So, but then I also have this Shimano Ice Tech rotor, which has that aluminum um, spider in the middle, and it's like, you know, floating. Um, these are expensive, but it's used. It was in the parts bin. But all of these are going to have a different price. Like the Tektro, I would say that this one is like, it's used. It's got some grease on it. It's going to need a sanding. I'll probably torch it. Um, so like what, $3? I think that's fair. I'm going to let you guys decide on that one. $3 for this one. Uh, for the Tektro, I'd say like $4, right? Because it's marginally better. They could be made in the same factory. Who knows? But this one says Tektro on it. So I'm going to say $4. And then, of course, like if I wanted to use the used Ice Tech rotor, I would say that's probably at least $6. I'd say that I'd add at least six because I mean, it's still fairly decent. It could most likely use a sanding, but it would probably work really well. And it would look really cool on there. It'd have some stees. And so then I also, where is it? There it is. I bought these two calipers, this caliper here and this caliper here, for my specialized um, project that I'm doing. This is a zoom caliper, so you know that's fancy, right? That's super fancy. And this is a Rujoy. I think I said that right, Rujoy. Um, I have a disc brake tab on here because I was just like messing around with things. Anyway, I'm going to use the white one because of the white lettering, and I think it'll look cool. Um, the white Rujoy caliper. Um, it's not too bad. It's got a pad adjuster on the back. It's fairly BB5 BB7 ish. So so when I bought these, I paid $10 for the set of them, for the mismatch set. So $5 for the caliper. And then, like I said, you guys pick the rotor and pick the price because honestly, being able to use all the same spokes really saved me a ton of money and is going to help my budget. So I can afford, I can afford balling over here. I can afford any rotor, but I'll let you guys pick. So you guys pick the rotor, and that will be the final rotor that I use. And I think I'll still have enough money to get some new grips, and maybe some pedals. The pedals aren't bad. I still have to address the bottom bracket issue, but I think it's just loose. I think if I take it all apart, I can make that work again. I come from a long line of making broken stuff work as long as it possibly can. So anyway, let's get this fork off. Let's put a disc tab on it, and then part 6 will be like painting and cleaning and tuning, and I'm almost done. This is crazy. I'm so pumped that everything on this, like, these shifters are great. These are the like mid 90s. They're plastic. I'm not a fan. They're indexed, like thumb shifters, friction shifters. Um, but I think if I tear the front one down, I can get the indexing out of it, so it's just a friction shifter. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, because I want to keep the 3x aspect on this build. Hey, look, a little fork leg works as a hammer here. All right, you can just dangle. You're gonna dangle. Definitely get him in the ultrasonic cleaner. Ah, this is cool. I'm so excited that this worked out. Dished properly. Man, very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Trash. Trash. I put things on my trash all the time. I don't know why. Put things on my trash and then I need to throw things away. And there's things on the trash. So, you know, that's always fun. Magnets over there. I can go there. All right. This thing's it's quite hefty. I'll tell you that much. I think what's cool is that with the disc brake tab on there, I'm not going to need to put any kind of cross support in here because this is going to offer enough. There's definitely not going to be any brake chatter with this. I think we're good. So that's cool. We're going to put a disc tab on this bad boy. That's the goal right now. You guys watched my putting a disc tab on my specialized video. You'll remember this disc brake jig that I have made by Insepi. They have a different style of jig available now. It has multiple, like when this one came out, it did ISO tabs, and then they made a flat mount one. They made like a flat mount jig, and then they just like made an adapter piece that makes it so that you can like put a flat mount adapter on here, put an ISO adapter on here, all kinds of stuff. So let's see what this is asking us to do. Get out of here. This is going to be cake. This is going to be cake. Oh my Lord. So it's like going to be, oh my Lord. That's insane. It's going to be like that, pretty much. I'm just going to weld it to the fender mount. I'm not even going to cut the fender mount off. Leave it on there. I'll be able to bolt the fender on there. That's so awesome. All right. Well, all I got to do is get rid of that. I am pumped. You are important. So you come over here, clamp this down. Right there. Yeah. Solid. I'm gonna even sit on the trash can. What a good stool. Going that way, we want it to go that way. Let's just say Hollywood won't be calling me anytime soon. I keep working unbeknownst to the situation, just la-di-da, you know. Oh, this is a fun part where I learned that grinding metal makes it hot enough to melt duct tape. Yeah, that's hot, dum-dum. Oh, did you see that? Here, we'll watch it again in slow-mo. Yeah, that duct tape melts right off there. That's gonna be fun to clean off there. Yeah, no, it's still hot there, dum-dum. Oh man, watching myself is hard sometimes. This is where I decide I gotta keep grinding, regardless of the duct tape goo, and get that little spot that's gonna clear the fender mount. Also, still can't seem to grasp that grinding wheel makes metal hot. Yeah. Now, how are we gonna clean that off there, bub? Anyway, let's get back to me and take a break from me for a minute. I don't know what my issue is, but if I was only as good at working the damn camera in my microphone as I am on. Wow, can't even talk. If I was only as good at working the camera as I was as working on. Why can't I say that? If I was only as good at working the camera, I don't know what I'm trying to say there. I work on bicycles really well, and I suck at the camera. Yeah, I had everything set up. Anyway, we're cleaning up. Let's get back to this. I think I'll just use the grinder. Get the paint out of there. Oops, ADD got me. Don't get into that. We're not doing that right now. We're just cleaning this up. I just need to clean this up. Cut it out. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Picks up grinder one more time. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Can I get a clamp on that? Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Stop moving on me then, huh? Yeah, there we go. Can't run away from me. That's what's important. All right. Let's get my jig back on here. Let's make sure there's the way. Nice. Nice. Line that right up. Nice. All right. Let's weld some stuff. Sorry, I'm going to block your view for a second. Got a little splatter on my bolt. Spatter. My bad. It's called spatter. Why is that warm? I know it. All right, there is some spacers in here that will fall out. Ooh, ooh, that bolt was warm. There we go. All right, I can get my jig out of the way here. Maybe I'll do back, middle, back, front, back. That's what I'm gonna do. Keep the heat from building up. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to put it on its side. Why wouldn't I make it easier for me to do it, right? I'm gonna go bottom. Bottom now. All right, that was fun. Lots of fun. Woo, that's toasty. Let's see if the bolts still line up. Oh, sassafras. Nice. All right, I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up a little bit and then put on the bike, and we'll see you in a second. We cleaned it up. I mean, for $125 Harbor Freight flux core wire feed MIG, I think this thing came out awesome. I drilled some moisture holes in here so that water vapor can escape and all that good stuff. Yeah, let's put it on there. Let's get the disc brake hooked up. That way we can take it all back apart and clean it all up and tune it all up and paint this and get ready. Get it ready. Be done. Only got 2 bolts in the rotor right now. Like I said, gotta take it all apart, clean it all up, paint it all up. So, moment of truth, I guess, right? Uh-oh. Hey, we're on video. You guys get to see it first, right? That's not good at all. I don't know what happened there. Well, it's gonna be a little ghetto janky, and that's okay. It's all right. A little ghetto jank. Never hurt nobody, I guess. Whoa. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, I did not weld that on correctly. Yeah. I was wondering if I should have used the like caliper attached like I had shown you guys in the beginning. I have a disc brake tab on here because I was just like messing around with things. I was wondering if I should have used that. I don't know what happened. I used the jig in its proper proportions. I might be able to, like, that's just the unfortunate part, I guess, is I might have to shave some off from this mount, which is going to be interesting, to say the least. I think that's probably what I'm going to do here is we'll tighten that up all the way. So I'm going to remove some from the IS mount, but this guy's got a little whoop-de-woo in there. That's going to make it really weak. This one does not. This is a chunk of a IS mount, so I'm hoping, my hopes are, that I can modify this one and make it work. We're going to make it work somehow, some way. I'll be back right after I remove some material. Oh, me bags. I'm so tired. It's late at night. My phone died again. I am so frustrated. But anyway, I recorded all of this and you guys didn't get to see any of it. But it's just running cables, right? Like, whatever, I guess. But cables, caliper, rotor, like, it all stops. And so am I. Go inside, go to bed. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And part 6. Part freaking 6. Like, what? I know I keep saying that. Like, part 5. What? No, no, seriously. Part 6. It should be the last one, if not close to the last one, I should say. We'll do part 6 and then we'll probably do like a show and tell, a ride, something like that for the like final episode. 7 parts. I can't believe I'm pulling it off. We're down. We're close with that rotor, wheel, caliper. Depending on what rotor you guys choose, I'm gonna have like 27-ish, $29 left. So anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Like and subscribe. Cheap bike build off 2025. Woo!